The transformative power of travel. B2 plus level, upper intermediate. Introduction. Beyond leisure. Travel is often seen as a break from routine or a form of leisure. While this is true, reducing it to just that is an oversimplification. Travel is a powerful, multifaceted experience that enriches our minds, shapes our perspectives, and broadens our understanding of the world and ourselves. It challenges assumptions, fosters empathy, and awakens curiosity in ways few other activities can. This article explores why travel is not merely enjoyable, but essential for personal growth, education, and cultural awareness. 1. Travel as a gateway to global awareness. When we step outside our familiar environment, we begin to realize how vast and diverse the world truly is. Exposure to different cultures, belief systems, and ways of life challenges our worldview and forces us to reconsider what we once took for granted. For instance, visiting a developing country might provide a sobering contrast to the comfort and convenience of modern urban life. It may also highlight how resourceful, resilient, and hospitable people can be, regardless of their material wealth. These realizations help cultivate a sense of gratitude and humility that is difficult to acquire otherwise. 2. Cultural immersion and empathy. Cultural immersion is perhaps one of the most profound aspects of travel. Engaging with locals, learning a few words of their language, and participating in their daily customs creates a deep connection that no textbook or documentary could replicate. Living even briefly within another culture allows us to see life through a different lens. You begin to understand that normal is relative, and what might seem strange or inconvenient at first is simply a different way of doing things. This understanding nurtures empathy and helps us become more tolerant, respectful, and open-minded global citizens. 3. The educational value of travel. Travel complements formal education in extraordinary ways. Geography, history, languages, art, and even politics come alive when you experience them firsthand. Standing in front of the Parthenon in Athens, walking along the Great Wall of China, or observing the pyramids in Egypt leaves a lasting impression that no photograph or online lecture could equal. Moreover, travel develops soft skills that are crucial in today's interconnected world. Navigating unfamiliar places improves problem-solving abilities. Dealing with travel mishaps teaches resilience. Interacting with strangers hones communication skills. 4. Language exposure and real-life practice. For language learners, nothing beats immersion. Studying vocabulary in a classroom is valuable, but using it in real-life situations cements learning in a powerful way. You become familiar with natural speech, slang, and intonation. You also learn to listen more carefully and speak more confidently, even if imperfectly. Even short conversations, ordering food, asking for directions, or chatting with a local can boost motivation and reveal gaps in your knowledge that textbooks often overlook. 5. Personal development through discomfort. True growth rarely happens within comfort zones, and travel frequently pushes us beyond them. Missed buses, language barriers, getting lost in a foreign city, all these challenges can be frustrating in the moment, but they build character. Learning to remain calm under pressure, to adapt when plans change, and to find creative solutions are life skills that benefit not only travelers, but people in all walks of life. The more you travel, the more resourceful and emotionally resilient you become. 6. Rediscovering the art of observation. In our day-to-day lives, we often move on autopilot, barely noticing our surroundings. Travel reawakens the senses. The smells of a street market, the colors of foreign architecture, the rhythm of a different language, everything feels new and exciting. This heightened state of awareness encourages us to live in the present moment, to notice details we might otherwise miss, and to appreciate the world with fresh eyes. 7. The role of nature in travel. Many travelers are drawn to nature's raw beauty. Hiking through misty mountains, swimming in crystal clear lakes, or watching wildlife in its natural habitat can be profoundly moving. These experiences not only bring peace and joy, but also remind us of our place in the natural world. Moreover, spending time in nature has been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance cognitive function. Ecotourism and responsible travel are growing trends that allow travelers to connect with the planet in a respectful and sustainable way. 8. The joy of serendipity and the unknown. Some of the best travel moments are unplanned. A spontaneous conversation with a stranger, a hidden cafe found by accident, or a local festival you happen to stumble upon. These serendipitous events often become the most cherished memories. Unlike heavily structured vacations, allowing some room for the unexpected adds a sense of adventure and spontaneity that makes the journey truly unforgettable. 9. Breaking routines and creating new perspectives. Most of us live within established routines. While routines provide structure, they can also limit our thinking. Travel disrupts this pattern. It forces us to adapt to new environments and reconsider our habits and beliefs. Perhaps you'll realize you don't need as many possessions as you thought. Maybe you'll discover a new hobby or interest. Or perhaps, in observing how people live differently elsewhere, you'll redefine your priorities and values. 10. The social aspect. Connecting with strangers. Travel has an amazing way of turning strangers into friends. Whether it's through shared experiences on a group tour, hostel conversations, or interactions with locals, travel provides endless opportunities to form human connections. These connections may be brief or long-lasting, but they enrich our understanding of people and deepen our emotional intelligence. 11. Travel and creativity. Many artists, writers, and musicians have found inspiration through travel. New environments stimulate creativity by exposing the mind to unfamiliar ideas, colors, textures, and rhythms. Even if you're not in a creative profession, travel often sparks fresh thoughts and perspectives. You may come home with new recipes to try, photos to edit, or journal entries that eventually turn into a blog or book. The world becomes your muse. 12. Responsible travel. Being a mindful visitor. With the rise of tourism, there comes a responsibility. Sustainable and ethical travel means respecting local cultures, supporting local businesses, and being aware of your ecological footprint. Avoiding overcrowded tourist destinations, choosing eco-friendly accommodations, and learning about local customs are small steps that make a big difference. Being a responsible traveler ensures that you not only enjoy the beauty of a place, but help preserve it for future generations. 13. Traveling alone versus with others. Solo travel offers a unique kind of freedom. You set your own pace, follow your interests, and spend time reflecting. It encourages independence and introspection. However, it can also be lonely at times and requires a higher degree of planning and awareness. Traveling with others, whether friends, family, or partners, creates shared memories and can strengthen bonds. It also offers practical advantages like splitting costs or having someone to rely on in emergencies. Both forms of travel have their advantages and can be equally enriching. 14. Digital nomadism and work travel. In recent years, more people have begun combining work and travel. Thanks to technology, remote work allows professionals to live in different countries while staying connected with their teams. This lifestyle, while not without its challenges, offers a balance of productivity and exploration. Digital nomads often create communities in cities like Bali, Chiang Mai, or Lisbon, where they can work during the day and explore new cultures in the evenings or on weekends. 15. The psychology of wanderlust. Why are we so drawn to travel? Psychologists suggest it's a mix of curiosity, desire for novelty, and a deep-rooted human need to explore. The word wanderlust captures this perfectly. It is not just a wish to go somewhere, but a longing to discover. Travel satisfies our intellectual curiosity, but also feeds our soul. It brings a sense of purpose, especially when everyday life feels repetitive or uninspiring. 16. Coming home. Seeing the familiar with new eyes. Perhaps the most underrated aspect of travel is how it changes the way we see home. After weeks or months abroad, returning home often brings a fresh perspective. What once seemed boring may now feel comforting. Problems that felt huge before may appear smaller. You may return with a deeper appreciation for things you took for granted. Clean water, public transport, local food, your native language. Travel redefines what home means and helps you understand your own culture more clearly. Conclusion. Travel as a lifelong teacher. Travel teaches us far more than any book or screen ever could. It is a journey both outward and inward. Whether it's a weekend road trip or a year abroad, every journey has the potential to change us in meaningful ways. The more you see of the world, the more you realize how much more there is to learn. And perhaps that's the greatest gift of all. The knowledge that the world is wide, full of beauty, and always waiting to be explored.